Greetings and salutations, everyone. Tis I, your host, God of Knockers. Welcome to the Midnight right here on the Twitch. We doing the modding thing.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, Steeler fan, how are you? And apologies for the music. I forgot that I had the wrong thing open, so it's like, fuck. Okay, so we're modding things. The first thing we're modding is the Skyrim. I have made considerable progress on things, but at the same time, I could fuck some stuff up. So we're gonna try and fix that shit. And hopefully we can do it without getting exposed in 4K. I currently have 195 active mods on the Skyrim, so let's go ahead and get down to the business. Please cue the sexy transition, please. That's not the sexy Ah, I don't understand why, and nothing is showing up. That's not... Okay, hold on. Okay, just... That, I mean... Is it display cap that we're showing? Oh, crap. Hold on a minute. I just realized something. Because if we're doing that, then we need to... Oh, wow, there was... Yeah. I would have been in so much trouble. Hold on a minute. Hold on. It's been a bit. Just hold on a second. I'm missing the sock here. Because I can do display cap so that way you guys aren't be like, where is everything? And I'd be like, oh, it's right here. Okay, Fortnite was fun. It was great playing with LG. I needed that. That was really nice. That was refreshing. Yes. Okay, so, the issue that we're having is that there is a mod that I installed that is causing everything to be in T-pose. And I don't know what mod that is. So... Fuck. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, yeah, I installed a lot today. So, this list here, on the right, is all the mods I installed. And I need to find which one I installed that's doing all these things. It was an AMR. Is that installed? That's installed. Okay, fuck. Alright, so... that worked. Okay. Well, and I hope Skyrim finally works. This game has been a pain in the ass. It's not coming from me as I ain't the one who even modding it. Yeah, I know, right? It's mainly 3 games I'm going to try and mod tonight. Okay, so that's not going to give us what we want. So it's not Spine Twister. It could be the AMR. Visit on Nexus. SKSA, do I have that? Alright. Let me look at this one. Is it? Yeah, this is what we installed. Run Nemesis if you use one-click. Configure one-click power attack. Yeah, we couldn't configure that. So Nemesis, there's the DAR, there's the AMR, the payload interpreter, universal support. Clicking mod. Yes, this is for attacking and shit. I have not downloaded this. Install attack. Okay, so I need to put this in. I'm mainly just going by the things that need to be installed to make this work. Universal support, install, go, and there it is. Oh shit, that's the wrong place for Lux. No, 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 no. You need to be up here. You need to be up here. Okay, come on back now. Here's where you need to be. Universal support, character behaviors and hints. This comes underneath the Joy of Perspective. There we go. Alright, I've been using my nuts. No, I haven't. I have not been using my nuts. See, this is what we're looking for. This is what we're trying to do here. Nemesis DAR, AMR, Payload Interpreter, MCO Universal Support. I used Elden Power Attack, is what I installed. Configure. That's great for key utilities. On the 360, I got a Skyrim mod and it's fun. Nice. I'm sure it involves the naked people. Yes. Yeah. There's some people who'll be like, what? Let's look at this for files. Yeah, so this should work then. Install. Replace. So, yeah. Right? Huh? Oh, fuck off. WKey's utility DLL disabled, only compatible with versions earlier than 1.6.629. I'm on 1.6.640. Fuck. Hello, Dragoon of Texans. Good to see you. Oh, you have a Skyrim mod for Minecraft. That makes sense. Also, it's rather quiet in here. Let's go ahead and turn the music back on. I'll lower it and such. We need music. Yeah, that'll work. I guess turn it down for me. Right, so this should work. Why doesn't it work? Newest issue, March 24th, 2023. Oh man. Not compatible with new version with error message on startup. Not compatible with newer versions. Just reply. Let's take a look. Check posts in section, bro. Well, yeah, we already. I mean. So I can't use this, which is kind of shitty, so. No. Okay. Let's scroll up to here. Come on. Oh, that's not it. Unauthorized means. This one. Okay, Mother's Resources. Done. Installed. Sexy. Book. Okay. This modding is already seeing me. I know, right? But because mods do different things and all this other stuff, it can be confusing as hell. It's not AE support. It's something. Something is causing this fuckery. And I was reading it somewhere where if you don't install it properly, it's going to cause the dwinkening. I have to be careful so it doesn't know about the other thing. Oh, that's a nice song. Like track. Open skies, open roads. There's perspective. It's not any of that. I've been alright with Dream Mary while sleeping, as she's been taking on more of a mother role when it comes to my current health, although I wasn't expecting her to take it seriously to the point that she... Finally, the song plays. As she sleeps next to me, as she claims my maternal instincts are kicking in because of your current situation. Aw. Dream Mary is just as adorable as real life Mary. So this doesn't do it. Okay. So not this. And it's not this. So what the fuck's causing it? Not the manipulator. What about this? This music fits Atomic Heart. It does. Move Elderman's ESP plugin to its highest possible priority in your load order. Okay. Oh, wait, something is missing. A thing is missing. Yeah, there's something missing. There's something I'm missing. Separate power attacks. Cheese button becomes the power attack button. Where's the message? Yeah, the sky set. Yeah, that's what's missing. Combat behavior compulsion. That's missing. I didn't put it in. Okay. The mods that give you a hard time, take them to the Bumble Zone. Oh yeah, right? Take them straight to the Bumble Zone. Where are we? I don't know. Why don't you touch that thing over there? This thing? Yes, touch that. Yeah, there you go. Touch it. It's okay. Yeah, this never got installed. Priority. Gotta leave that off because that does not work. Skysa. You come up here. the combat section. I need you here. Care behaviors and bats underneath this. There we go. Those bees would end them. Yeah, those bees get really pissed. It reminds me of the time I got rid of a wasp nest in the backyard. There are times where, under certain duress and certain situations, where you can run and will run like a motherfucker to avoid danger. You know? There'll be those times where you'll have that one person who's like, I don't run for certain things or I don't run fast enough. Wait until you are in extreme danger. Not only will you find inner strength to fucking survive, but you will outrun that danger. So what happened was that we had like a little trap that was designed to get rid of yellow jackets, right? Now the thing is that it worked for a little bit, but then it attracted getting rid of the yellow jackets. It got rid of them. Yeah, and then it got rid of the yellow jackets, but it replaced them with No, it wasn't yellow jackets. It was bees. It was a repellent because we were trying to grow some vegetables, and they were attracted to the blossoms, and they were destroying the blossoms. So we needed to keep the bees away, and we had this little tramp. It was a liquid thing, right? Oh god, that's nuts. Yep. And it worked for a little bit, and it kept the bees away, but at the same time, it attracted wasps. And it was, I don't know if you can see it, but it was like the size of this container, right? This little lamp of mine. And the whole thing was flush with wasps. And they were just up in it. They were just buzzing around and shit. So, the only way that we could have gotten rid of it was we had to use a fogger, which is risky as hell. Because the section in the back that we have is literally just a concrete pad. We have our neighbors and such. It's very close-knit around here. Oh, yeah. The thing is that we had no guarantee that the fogger would work. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this fucking error. Oh, wait. Z2HW. Okay, so that actually helps. Okay, we're getting close. Bees want us and yellow jackets, another fun combo. Yeah, the bees stayed away, but the yellow jackets, they were like, we're all up in your shit. So, I'm just like, okay, what do we do? And it came down to buying a fogger, which we had no guarantee would work because it required, not being in the area, and we didn't want to hit anybody with it, or having to move the wasp nest, which we could not afford to do because that's expensive. So, my crazy ass decides, you know what, I'm going to deal with this. So I put on oven mitts, I put on safety goggles, I put on 2 pairs of shirts, I even put on extra underwear. And this is when I was wearing briefs before I switched over to the bikini, right? And I'm wearing the briefs, like 2 pairs worth. I did. And I wore like a pair of sweatpants and shorts, 2 pairs of socks, and I'm like, okay, here we go. I grab a garbage bag, big ass garbage bag, and I hold it open, and I slowly like wait for them to all be like in the container because there's wasps flying around the container as well, like a goddamn space station. Think DS9 with all the ships flying around. That's how bad it was. So I rolled up the bag, and I was like, I slowly went over it, and then I went like this, and then just tied it up, put it in another bag, tied that up, and then I just ran to the fucking dumpster. Oh god, this is what happened to us. Yeah, it is. It totally is. I ran. The dumpster was it's about like maybe, what, 90, 100 yards, right? I'm fucking running to this dumpster, like straight beeline. I am running so fucking fast, you'd swear I was chasing ass. Like, that's my one shot to get laid by this one woman, and I'm gonna make a beeline for it before she takes off. And I'm hauling it. So then I take it, I dump it in the garbage, and then I run around the property. Because I didn't want them picking up my scent, so I ran around the property. Made it back to the house, closed the gate, went back inside, and stayed there. I can tell you right now, that bag was buzzing. Those wasps were pissed. They were warp daddy super angry. It was like this is out the backside. It was like they were all in unison. They were ready to choke a bitch. Okay? They were ready to just straight fuck me up. Yeah, they totally did. Like, straight up, they wanted to. They wanted my ass. And I stayed inside, and I was like, I did it. And I was like, giving myself a pat on the back and shit, and I was great, and I was all happy and stuff, and it was cool. But the thing was, we didn't get all the wasps. They could sense that the nest was there. So other wasps showed up, and they were flying around the area looking for the hive. It's like, where'd you go? Where is it? What's happening? And then they started hanging around the door that I came in from. It's like they knew. Like, okay, the thing that we were looking for, our nice home and stuff, it's empty. It's not here, but we know it was you. Oh yes, and they were like that for like 2 to 3 days. If they weren't hanging out where the wasp nest was, they were hanging by the door. They were sniffing my ass the fuck out. They knew. It's like, hey, this motherfucker did some shit. Find him. They fucking knew. It took at least a week for all the wasps to finally be like, okay, it's gone. It's over. We gotta move on. And they left. But for 2 days, those wasps were at the fucking door. They wanted a piece of my ass. I literally stayed indoors. They didn't go after anybody else, but they wanted me. They knew it was me. They knew I fucked them up. It was the constant wasp from... yeah, right? Totally. Got a fucking bounty on my head, dude. They legit wanted it. It was COVID for you and you only, right? I was dead targeted. I was public enemy number 1, Wasp Edition. They just straight wanted it. But I did it. Even when my mom came in, she was like, how'd you get rid of them? And I told her, and she was like, are you out of your mind? Are you crazy? And I said, well, I mean, it worked. And she was like, don't you ever do that again. I don't give a shit. Don't do that again. The ones were like, okay, you outsmarted us, but we want our pound of flesh. Oh, God, yes. And they were at that door all fucking day and night for the first 2 days. You go to sleep, you could hear them. I was like, what have I done? But it had to be done, you know? Need this UI. Okay. I've done something. quick fix. Nordic, yes, I got that. I bet your mom was like, oh, sweet honey buns, hell, why? Yep. I mean, she was happy on one end that they were gone, but at the same time, she was like, what the fuck are you doing? But it worked. We got rid of them, you know? Alright, let's make this into a thing. Nordic-ish. You're at 278 in the low priority. I need you at 164. $164 here. Campfire, okay. I don't blame her, as that wasp bag job could have gone super wrong. Oh, hell yeah. I would have probably been done for. Most definitely. Like, hey, you about to get jacked the fuck up. And I'm like, okay, you know, bring it, motherfucker. I would like to think that we got stuff done. We did it. I'm not doing that again, you know. We don't have to because we haven't had wasps in years since then, so that's great. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. I mean, a lot of things could have gone wrong. I could have dropped it while putting it in the bag. A lot of things could have gone wrong. But I did it. It was an extremely close call, but it got done. It was like, hey, yeah. Okay, combat, behavior, compulsion. We have that installed. We have that installed. So we have all the things installed. Okay, separate. It's not that one. Could it be this one? It's not this one. What about iframe generator support? It's not that one. It had a thing to it where I had to answer some questions. Oh, here we go. There's already patched for Scar. Let's go for this. It's all patch animations for combat pathing revolution. Incredibly sees. You know what? Fuck it. I'll go for it. Time is at 12:42. We're doing good. I have to carefully make sure I choose this one. Because I've got the other one open. And it's got some stuff on it. It's not there? Oh, you penis! What do you mean it's not there? Why is it not there? Motherfucker. Okay. Skyrim. Oh, it's not there because you moved it over here. Okay. 2. Oh, we can't use this. So, no to that. Okay, so... where the fuck is it? It's right... That wasn't... Oh no, I don't have... Oh, that's my game list. We don't need the pack. Don't forget to run Nemesis afterwards. Okay. Replace. Okay. A few years ago, I got stung by a bee. By 2 bees, like on top, and back on my head. Ooh! But here's the scary part. their nest was in the ground, and it happened as I was mowing my lawn. Uh-oh. Their friend was like, no shit that happened to you, so he finished the lawn for me to see if it was real or not. And an army of bees stunned him, so after that he poured gasoline onto the nest hole and set it on fire. On the top and back of my head. Ooh. Ow, dude. Damn. Oh. Poor son of a bitch. Also, did you happen to record this fire thing? I would like to have seen that. I think that would have been pretty cool. First time I got stung, yeah. I can imagine, damn, man. Oh, I have to run this real quick. Run. Wow. Nope, it's we had to get the hell out of there. Out of the area in their way, just in case it pissed them off even more. That's really cool, though. I'm gonna pour gasoline down this hole with the bee's nest and set it on fire. It's literally fire coming out of the ground. Oh, that'd be so cool. Oh, people think you got brimstone going under there or something. Fuck. That'd be so cool. Okay, we're making the animations. Good. Please don't tell me there's another one. No error messages. That's what we got error messages anyway. Because what the fuck do I know, right? You bitch. Okay. I know, right? And thank God it wasn't windy that day. But yeah. Oh, dude, you do not want that. You do not want flame on your nuts. Just don't. Replace. Here we go. I saw that my backyard was smoky, and I was like, okay, let me guess. He set the hole on fire. Modern Combat Overhaul. Right. Replace. SSE display tweaks. Replace. Could it be this? Replace, motherfucker. Replace, bitch. So to this day, we don't know what type of bees they were, though. As long as they weren't if you look at it, as long as they weren't Africanized. That's the one thing I look out for, the Africanized bees. That's what you don't want. Yeah, this is it. I'll set all this to none. Next. Okay. Install. Oh, wait, what is that? Not endorsed yet. No valid game data. Okay, well, we're still gonna put it in here. And we're gonna try. Wasps, yellow jackets, and any kind of bees I stay away from unless they're in my house or at my door. I stay away from them altogether. I know my mom is allergic to bee stings, and that means there's a chance I might be. I don't want to take that risk. I already know I'm allergic to walnuts and Brazil nuts. I don't want to take that risk either. Let's go and fire up loot. Sort plugins, loading sort order. No changes made. Close. SKSE, fire. Let's see what we get. Same, I don't fuck with them unless I gotta. Yep. They leave me be, and I do the same. Yes. It's a very simple dance. It's like you don't play fuck around and find out. You know, I feel like there's like a strange crazy person somewhere who's like, oh, you want to find out? Huh? Do you? Do you want to find out? Yeah? Just say yes. And I'm like, if that person is stupid enough to say yes, and it's gonna go down. That would make for a great scene in a movie. Dude pisses off some crazy woman, and she's like, do you want to fuck around? Huh? Yeah? Do you? Got that crazed look in her eyes and shit. I have so many good ideas for a movie. I want to actually direct one. It's always been a dream to direct a movie here in my hometown. Bethesda Game Studios. Now, we'll know if this works as long as they're not in T-pose. Narcos the movie 2024. Well, the movie was going to be like, it was. I'm in the dude's crotch. It happened again. Why am I in his crotch all the time? I don't want to be in the fucking crotch. Oh, the bow's rendered nicely. Wait, and they didn't show up. Where are the people? Oh, what the fuck? There's no people in the thing. Where are the people? We don't want that. We want. Alright, what about precision? I know what it is. This time. No, so the movie it's like demonic vampires, you know? And they're taking over a small suburban neighborhood. And there's nudity and shit. There is one scene where one of the crazy like demonic vampires is chasing someone with a chainsaw, and they are wearing just tennis shoes and some kind of like skimpy thong panties, and their boobs are out, and they're like drenched in blood, and they're all crazy, and they got demon eyes and stuff. Yeah, that's the thing. I really want it to be a thing. You know, that's on my bucket list. I don't have a lot on the bucket list, but that right there, that's one thing I want. I want to create like a really camp, cheesy ass horror film. I want to do that, and I have a vision for it. Is it this one? It's not that one. Which one was it that was causing the thing? I don't understand. Okay. I won't be able to fix it until I fix this error with the character models. Sounds like a good movie. Oh yeah. And the thing was, I wanted to have like a mix between like actors and actresses. I initially wanted to have also porn stars in it as well, but it's not a porn star film. You know, I feel that female adult performers and even male adult performers are super comfortable in front of the camera. You know, like the chainsaw thing. I wanted that. The person I think would play perfectly for that would be Adriana Chechik. I think she'd be perfect for that because she is a very good actress. I'm not talking about with sex. I mean, literally a very good actress. You know, I just see her just doing awesome like that. Because I remember seeing her in one of my favorite films, The Turning, and that was a lesbian horror story and a very good one too. And she was just really good in it. One of these is causing specific issues. I don't fucking know which one. Oh, Christ. Which one is it? Which one are you? I will say this. I appreciate Minecraft modding much more now because of Skyrim modding and how hard it is. Yeah. You really do appreciate that type of stuff. I mean, my god, this is just getting stupid. Gender specific animations. Is it? I don't think it's this. Could it be the gender specific animations that's causing it? It might be gender specific animations. Because there's no actual mod for that. I have to change the engine. Okay, launch Nemesis. If it's a gender specific animations, I'm gonna be happy as fuck. It's doing the thing. No, it's still doing it. Fuck! Texture. So what is it? I don't understand. Okay, swim idle. You know what? Let's take this. And let's go for swim idle behavior. It's something that's causing it. If I find out what it is, I can get rid of it. Because until then, the character animations are not going to draw up right. Assessing problem bearing outcomes. If so, uncheck that bot. Is it character behavior overhaul? Oh, if it's character behavior overhaul, I'll be happy. Okay, hold on a minute. Unlock. What name? Use campfire. It could be this. It might be that. Okay, launch. I forgot to uncheck it in the box, but it's okay. If it's character behaviors enhanced, I'll just uncheck that. And hopefully that'll work. This might not work because I still have the box checked. Here's where I might take a shit. It's gonna take a shit. It took a shit. Okay. Turn this off. Update engine. The checkbox for character behaviors enhanced is meant to support the LE version. If your mod is from SE Nexus, the box doesn't need to be checked. Ah. Okay. That might be it. Hopefully that's it. If that's a simple fix, if that's a simple fix, please let it be simple. I'm afraid to look. I'm afraid to look. Oh god, I'm so afraid to look. I want to look, but I'm afraid to look. Should I look? Do you see errors and shit? You can tell me. I'm afraid to look. Like, legit afraid to look. I'm gonna look. Oh, you do? Did you just do the thing? Of course you did the thing. You're always doing the fucking thing. Fuck a blue bottom penis. Okay. Turn it on. Let's see if that works. It's still here. It just does that. Crazy stuff. So Endeavor, the people who own the UFC will now own the WWE as well. I don't know how to feel about that. Is that like okay to do? Also, was it Vince McMahon who sold it? I know he's not the general manager, but does he still legally own it, and can he make that sale? That's the thing I don't know. Open up now. Evil Dead Rise. I want to see that so bad. On April 3rd, WWE officially agreed to terms with Endeavor on a deal that will see the company merge with UFC and form a new company. Ariel Emanuel will serve as the chief executive officer of the new company, and Vince McMahon will serve as the executive chairman. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, man. Can't Can't this bitch just go home and eat cookies? I mean, come on, what the fuck? We had the man gone. He was out. And they were slowly bringing the WWE back to the way it should be. And now it's like, okay, so now it's partnering with the UFC, and UFC's gone to shit. Fuck. And now he fucking... That's the strategy, Shapiro said. That's how it was successfully played out. That's how it has successfully played out for the UFC cover the last 6 years. Remember when we bought it for $4.1 billion? People thought the price was crazy. Now it's valued at $12.1 billion. I mean, what a story. We hope to do the same thing with WWE. Well, that's great, but can you do it without Vince McMahon? That man was just in charge of everything, just saying like, hey, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. Can't just leave it alone, man. Ooh, it's working. And there are no errors in Nemesis. God, I mean, when Vince was in charge, it was like he hired someone to be in the WWE, and less than 2 weeks later, they were right back out. When G4 was a thing, and not my G4, the unfortunate G4, the woke G4, when that was a thing, they had talent on the WWE, and he was like, oh, you're doing this? You're gone. You had some streamers from the WWE who were on Twitch, and they were like, oh, you're streaming on Twitch? Yeah, you're gone. You couldn't turn your head for 5 seconds without seeing someone getting their walking papers. I'm surprised he didn't hire someone and then and then they left the building an hour later with their walking papers. Vince should be in jail. He's actually been in trouble. Yeah, he should be in jail. That bitch got a lot to answer for. Kiss my shit. I'm still in the fucking... the air... Why? Why? Son of a mother... I don't want to be in this dude's crotch. Why am I in the dude's crotch? I can't figure it out. Son of a mother's lover's cum stains. Why you do me like this? Okay. Priority. Is there a mod being a douche here? Combat behavior compulsion. That's correct. Right. I'm gonna remove this mod. Okay. So the only thing I could figure, the last thing I set up was the Somerset Isle. So I'm going to go ahead and disable Somerset Isle. Okay. Skyrim. You're fired. Yeah. Totally fired. God fucking damn it. Vince, just get the fuck out of WWE. Great talent. He's just turned around and turned away. Now they made him chief executive of the fucking board. He's the chairman of the fucking board. Fuck. It's disgusting. Top rope Canadian destroyer onto the fucking apron. Okay. Yo! How did you do that? I know, right? Vince is 77 right now. He's almost 80. Let that sink in. I love that move onto the apron. Oh my god! How you do that? There's like less than a foot of space. Precision. Whew. That's crazy. Don't be in the dude's crunch. Of course you're gonna be in the dude's crunch. Of course you are. That's what you want to be, right? Is that what you want? Do you like it? Yeah. Yeah, you like pissing me off, don't you, Skyrim? I've only played 2 hours of you. And that was like way back when. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Pansy ass motherfucker. Okay, okay, so we fixed that error. Now, Skyrim stuck in use crutch, I guess. I don't know. No, I don't want groin attack. Oh, there's ants. Okay. Right. Immersive armors mod? Do I even have that? Let me take a look. Immersive equipment displays. Okay, I'll give that a shot. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, if you notice that I stopped talking to chat, it's because there are ads running on my Twitch stream. So for the next 3 minutes, nobody can hear what is being said. Oh wait, hold up. The ads passed. I'm not keeping track of anything, but that's why. If you ever watch me playing gameplay on my Twitch channel, you're watching me live, that's why I stopped, because there's ads running. Welcome back, Steeler. Did you get any ads for Resident Evil 4 again? You know what? I'm just gonna hit continue and see where that takes me. Thank you, and no RE4 ads. Aww. What kind of blows? Oh no. Gosh. We're stuck in T-pose. Okay, that means we gotta do a chunk. Alright, so we know that something in here is causing this issue. So we have to disable the things that I put in. Skyrim BD, the God Knockers Edition, $69.99, right? Man, I paid a lot of money for that game. Not let your hair down, that's fine. It's none of these. It's not this. It's not Northbourne. Me too, Ellen Mayo. Yeah. I'm going to turn off oxygen meter. I'm going to disable Nordish. I'm going to turn off the INI manip. I know this, not this one. But something is causing this issue, so let's go ahead and do the sections that are causing this issue. Yes. That. I'm gonna turn off this. I know it's none of these. And I definitely know that's graphical, that's none of those. We're gonna turn off Scar. Separate power attacks. Enhance enemy AI. Valhalla combat, awareness. I'm gonna turn off this. I'm gonna leave the AMR on. Proper spellcast direction we turn off. And the conditionals. Okay. So it's from that chunk of mods that's causing something to just go, oh. I know we were supposed to play the current game tonight, but I've just been really hooked on modding. I think it's kind of like a mental escape from what I'm dealing with. And you know what? If that's the case, that's fine. I'd rather be modding games and studying how to mod games. Gotta love it when one mod fucks everything up, right? And then you have to go through the painstaking process of turning off all the mods you installed. It's fantastic. But somewhere in that group I think is causing the issue, so I need to fix that. And if it doesn't work, then I'm going to have to check and verify game files and fix that. It is such a pain. It's the biggest pain in the ass in America. You're sitting there and you're like, hey, why? You know? Okay, we're going to just skip to continue because whatever it is also affecting this save. So, oh wow. So I'm just going to leave it and we're just going to renew from, and we're just going to start from here, reload from here. If they start moving, that's how we know it's fixed. They are not moving. They're fucking stuck in T-pose. You know, sometimes animation effect upper body, animation motion revolution, Skyrim combat behavior. Is there anything else we had on here? Character behaviors enhanced. That's gonna come off. Simple juicy. Merciful laundry can stay. Flying crows. Embers can stay. Alright. So that turns off all the things. Now, if this doesn't work, well, then that means we have to do it in chunk start. And what does that mean? Turning off all the mods, and then turning on certain mods, and seeing what goes on from there. That should be fun. Who is this person on Instagram that is following me? I don't know you. I find it amazing with being on Instagram. Because now I have all these different people who are like models and shit following me. And all I do is post bread. I don't post anything else. It's just bread. Wait, but is this really you? Yeah, that is you. Alright, so you started another one. Cool. Is it running? It is running. I even had to turn off DMs in IG. Because some ass butt was like, hey, you won an iPhone, and iPhones fucking suck. If you want an iPhone, I'm sorry, but iPhones suck. Okay. Alright. Okay, enough, alright. Okay, enough fucking around. Wanna fuck around? Do you want it? Do you? Okay. So we'll go from here, and we will turn those off. See what you're making me do, game? You see what you're making me do? You're making me do this. Why are you making me do this? Think I like this? Do you? Think I'm okay with this? I'm gonna keep true directional movement on. I'm not okay with this. See what you do? You see what you're making me do here? Do you see it? I know all of this shit works, so we don't have to disable that. But look at all the fucking mods in between. Oh, you just piss me off sometimes. I know Flower Girls works. What is Flower Girls? I'm not going to tell you. Which one is causing the conflict? Which one's missing a master's? JK Skyrim and Flower Girls SE. Okay, so I'll leave that on. And I'll leave on JK Skyrim. Okay, you know what? Now you're just being a penis. Now you're just being a penis. I'm turning on Flower Girls. Okay? You can just jump up your own ass and die with that shit. No, no, fuck it. No, I don't want Crunchyroll. I'm not paying $8.45 to watch an anime that has shapely butts and boobs with skimpy panties. I was able to watch that shit for free, and then you're like, hey, we got bought out by Funimation, which is owned by Sony. And that thing that you used to watch for free, the whole series, well, now you gotta pay some money for it. First it was $8, and then it's $15. And it's like, oh hey, we only have the Japanese version of this. Would you like it dubbed in English? That's gonna be $15. $15 a month to watch the anime that you've been watching this whole time for free before we got bought out by Funimation, which is a greedy, twisted bitch. Yeah. Yeah, about that life, I can tell you that right now. This present. You know, yeah. I just want to see if we fix the animation on this. The save game is corrupt and cannot be loaded. So now you're gonna start with the new thing. Okay. So what are we doing? You going to load the game from the beginning? Is that what you're gonna do? Huh? I don't think even the game fucking knows. No, it doesn't. It crashed. It was a... Okay, new game it is. Sad song indeed. Hey, she got a YouTube button. Nice. Congrats. There. Props to you. I would have said, fuck this shit. But I know, right? If this doesn't work, we'll switch over to the other game I've been trying to mod. Might throw in a third game. I don't know. I'm just stuck on modding for some reason. Yeah, I've seen that recipe. Everybody's copycatting it. It's not... Why are you putting a whole block of... Fuck you. Okay. Do not be the dude's crotch. What the fuck is this? Oh, now you're just screwing with me. Oh. No, I don't see anything. Oh my fucking god. Verify integrity. So how's your night going? My god. So now we must wait. Wow. I'm just watching a cooking TikTok. While we wait for these files to be verified, watch it come back and say that maybe, 81 files failed to validate and they must be re-downloaded. Watch it. It's gonna be in the 80s. It has to be. I just feel like it's gonna say that. I'm just guessing the fucking number. Because sometimes this thing will crash and it'll just 7 files that are not validated. Truxian. Or Truxton. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this or not, but this is Malject, and he's on. It's still showing. He's on TikTok. He plays these games called Let's Beat the Slots or Let's Play a Game and stuff. And right now he's playing this game called Truxton. It's on the Sega Genesis, and it looks really cool. Knockers from within, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and most of you, fuck you, Skyrim, kiss me, Bionica. That's exactly it. All 445 successfully validated. Then what the shit fuck is wrong with you, bitch? What's wrong with you? Why are you acting like this? I mean, motherfucker, I'm on the wrong shit. It's this one. Applying sorted. I'm modding the wrong shit. I'm modding the wrong shit. Okay. Loot was set to the wrong shit. I set it to the wrong shit. Oh god. Oh god. I wasn't sorting out the load order to the fucking plugins. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't with this. Skyrim, if it could be Minecraft simple, this would have been done a long time ago, right? You just click a button, it puts the mods in for you, and it's like, okay, we're done here. Skyrim is like, what the fuck, Bethesda? I know that you're trying to accommodate the modding community, but can you please make it easier for us? You're just fucking with us. I'm tired of being fucked with. I'm tired of nothing pushing us around. Because I just want to be able to get this thing on the fuck start. It's gonna be frozen, isn't it? It's gonna be frozen. Watch my luck. It's gonna be fucking frozen. Watch this shit. Just watch. It's gonna be frozen. We're gonna be looking at that horse's ass. It's gonna be frozen. Yep. That's the tail of the horse. Son of a mother's lovers, cum stains. No, I don't want help with that shit. I want to know why my Skyrim is broken. Okay, hold on a minute. There's something in here that's causing issues with characters, designs, and such. So, I have an idea. It's gonna be a gonzo idea. It might not work. I don't know. Now, this is just us running Skyrim like Skyrim. We don't have the SKSE, none of that shit. Thank you for buying Sky. Wait, what? No, you did not. Is you? This is supposed to have already been downloaded. I spent all day downloading shit. This was supposed to have been downloaded. What the fuck do you mean? Well, I mean, yeah, that's a nice round of applause, but the bitch of it is that this is gonna take a while. And I can't stop this. At least it's doing something, yeah. Is that why it wasn't there, the fucking idle thing? It wasn't downloaded at all? It's supposed to alternative out. No, none of the packs was downloaded. It fucked me. This is a tiny win. Yeah, I guess. But the thing is, I can't stop the game. It has to go on like this. Hold on, let me... Right? Now, if I was to go back to it... No, it just stops. Fuck! So we have to sit here and wait for this thing to pass. Oh my god. See, it's stuff like this that makes me sometimes wish I had 2 monitors. It didn't have any of the packs installed. So the things it was looking for it could not find because they weren't downloaded. Well, what am I supposed to fucking do? This takes like a good 20... Okay, I have an idea. 64. Now that was at 64%, and that was the Archer pack. If I go back to it, will it still say Archer pack? It will. It pauses. 83. So it said 83. Now if I just wait a minute, will it continue? No, so if I alt tab out of this, it's gonna stop the download. I can't put it in windowed either. Oh, that is something. This would be a really good time to watch YouTube videos. But at the same time, you guys would be able to see it. I couldn't be able to see it because fuck. Oh my god. Okay, the fuck do we do? I'm glad it's not crashing or being a bitch. Well, yeah, we got that going for us. But this stuff was supposed to have been downloaded. Why didn't it download? Why? I don't understand. This stuff's supposed to be here. Ugh. Where's his Sasuke when you need him? Where is anybody that can actually help me with this fucking Skyrim modding? Because I've added so much shit, and there was so much progress being made. Maybe a mod saved it from downloading and you thought it was downloaded. Probably. But I know I did this once before, and I didn't have to do it again, but... Let me turn this down because I'm not listening to the music. Please. A dwarven armored mud crab. What is that? It's a crab with armor. And it's dwarven. Elite crossbows. That was by Fab 5 Freddy. Yeah, he was quite the professional marksman. The expanded crossbow pack. Yes, that was a thing that he made shortly after that because he got into archery so much that he was like, we need to make better arrows. It's rumored that that's how Rambo got started with the exploding arrowheads. Yeah. Hello, hi Carrie, our resident lurker. Welcome to stream. We're downloading stuff for Skyrim. Fuck. Farming. The fearsome fists. You know, some say that that's what they called Bruce Lee's fists. Very fearsome. He was so fast that cameras could not capture the speed of his fists. Yeah. Fishing. I remember fishing when I was a kid. It was fun till it came to the point where it was no longer fun. Also, I didn't like the fact that my mom had to gut the fish. I'm like, if I'm catching all these fish, I had the easy part. I was just like socks off, shoes off, feet in the water, waiting for a fish to nibble. And she had the hard part because I saw what she had to do. She had to remove the scales and she had to cut the heads off and get the guts out and shit. You know. Bruh, I know. I know. Okay? Okay? So I was like, I'm not cool with this. And I stopped going fishing. I'm like, if I go fishing, I want to gut my own fish. And even then, that's something I really don't want to do because this state's gone to hell in a handbasket. It's so stupid up in this bitch. I don't even trust the fish. I feel that the fish are gonna just come alive and say, fuck you, and slap my dick or something and jump right back in the water. I don't know. I don't know. Drive there with the fucking squirrels. Goddamn squirrels. Fucking bitches. Forgotten seasons. We all know about spring, summer, fall, and winter. Those are the proper seasons. But then, there's that one season. Sierra Mist. They still sell that. It's just got a different name to it now. They're passing it off as something new, but it's really not new. It's Sierra Mist. They just changed the name. Yeah. Now, why did they call that season Sierra Mist? Simple. Because the lemon gods were peeing on you repeatedly. If you had paper cuts on your hands, you could not go outside. Had to work from home. Yeah. So if you were like a proofreader or a librarian, you had to be careful not to cut yourself. When that lemon rain came down, if it landed on your hands, you were in for a time. And I've had that. I was like, hey, I've cut my hands with all these paper cuts and shit. But I'm also thirsty. I want some lemonade. I remember when I cut lemonade with a whole bunch of paper cuts on my hand. Second I did this. Not fun. The Gallows Hall. That's where Patchouli is. That's where he plays Call of Duty. That's where he's able to punch those desks. Yeah, very durable. The Ghosts of the Tribunal. I think that's what that new level is in Diablo 4, so I hear. God, Diablo 4 was a fucking bop, man. That was so dark. I'm surprised we didn't tell somebody, what do you want me to tell your family before I kill you? Yeah. It was a dark game. Yeah, like the first one was like rustic. The second one was like, it's dark, but in its own crude way. Felt like a cross between The Bard's Tale and maybe some movie like Dungeons and Dragons-esque. You know? It had like a feel to that. And then there was Diablo 3, which everybody seemed to hate, but I loved. You know, I was down with the whole heaven and hell shit. It was cool. I think it was because it was too bright, but then they were like, Diablo 4. We're gonna take it back. We're gonna take it all the way back. You want some darkness, baby? It's too bright for you? Okay, we'll get dark. Man, it got dark. It was a dark game. Those games are interesting to say the least. Yep. I have no sympathy for the guy who runs Blizzard, but the people behind the creation of the games at Blizzard, mad respect. And they need better management. That's why I'm hoping the deal with Activision Blizzard goes through Microsoft. On the international platforms, everyone's like, we want this merger. It's, yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's make this happen. Meanwhile, Sony is like, why are you doing this? Why are you accepting this merger? This is disgusting, and it's perverse, and it's terrible. Meanwhile, regulators here are like, hey, Sony, you did that thing a ways back, and we're not okay with that. Sony would be like, what? I love that. Don't get me wrong, Sony is a good company. I mean, I'm all about PlayStation. PlayStation all day, every day, baby. But they did some shit. Goblins. Some say that that's Sony. Also, I never got to see all of Goblin Slayer. I saw the first episode, and I was like, wow. Those are some freaky-ass goblins. And then there's the Goblin Slayer himself, and it's like, you don't see his face, but damn. Hendraheim? What is Hendraheim? Is that like some kind of, like, a giant's hymen? What the fuck am I talking about? A giant's hymen? Oh, now the horses will have armor. And steal. Oh, the Lord's mail. Yeah, don't steal the Lord's mail. He gets it. It's in the Bible for a reason. Don't steal it. No, leave that up to the Jesus guy. Oh, we're down to the M's. We're getting halfway down the alphabet, yo. What the hell did you say? What? What the What's that long ass name? So it started with an N and ended with a Z. I really hope we don't come across that. I don't. Fuck, what's that? What are you talking about? What? What's a neck sound? Oh, I don't know what that is about. Sounds like it sounds like something that you eat when you're desperate and you want to get out of the hole. You put the lotion in the basket, but now it's like, oh no. We're down to the peas. The Plague of the Dead. What are we watching? We're watching The Plague of the Dead. What is the Plague of the Dead? Herpes for dead people. What are you going on about, Hannibal? I don't know. I'm just taking what I'm seeing here and I'm trying to make something out of it. Like Plague of the Dead. What is the Plague of the Dead? Herpes for dead people. Yeah. They're walking. That's why they're walking around and they're just upset because they got the scorching case of the zombie herp. Mm-hmm. Rare Curios. Yes, that's the name of that the cereal that's sold in Guatemala. Mm-hmm. Cost $31,000 American. It's the rarest cereal that they have. Yeah. Red Guard Elite Armaments. Oh yes. They're very big on cod pieces. Why? Because the Red Guard Elite keep getting kicked in the nuts. You see, the Red Guard, they protect families, so those families have a lot of children. And the children can tend to be a little violent. Yeah, they've seen some shit. Ruin's Edge. Mm-hmm. That's where the people who are complete failures go, like trolls on the internet. Saints and Seducers. That was the special theme from Papa Midnight. Yes, you had the one door that had to the Saints. That was just good people dancing around in go-go boots. And then you had the Seducers, and that had the, I believe he called them the Fat Bottom Bitches. Yes, that were twerking. That was good. 14%. Jesus. God damn, there must be a lot of shit in Saint and Seducers. You're very welcome, Sailor. God damn, Saint Seducers is a big bitch. All the others are like zooming. This is like taking its time. Fuck, dude. Just the Mario movie we're seeing. The Mario movie is very fun. Just got back from seeing it. Cool. Oh, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go there to that Discord. Why? Oh, God. Fuck. Who told? Ah, chimichurri. Yes. Damn. This was taking forever. You know, I can tell you right now, this actually makes me want to do that thing where people just watch YouTube videos. I've seen a lot of streamers do it. And I'm not talking like the copyright stuff with MasterChef. I mean just basic YouTube stuff. Stuff you find on YouTube. I want to do that. There's actually two lady streamers that I know who do it, and I'm kind of inspired. We can't do TikTok. We cannot do TikTok. I've seen people do that. It's fun. Yeah, I want to give it a shot. You know, I'm thinking about all the videos that I've ever watched on YouTube, and that is a lot of videos. You know, and it would be really cool to like maybe watch something from Geek and Sundry, like Tabletop. There's this really fun episode of Tabletop that I actually like called it was the episode of Dead of Winter. It had Dodger Lee, Ashley Johnson, Will Wheaton, and the late Grant Imahara. Much love, dude. And I always liked that episode. You know, it was nice. It was nice to watch that while I was doing a download or something. I would love to watch that with you guys. I think we should do that. We just chat and talk and stuff. It just seems right. What the fuck is this shit? No, I don't want. Not interested. The fuck? Okay, Saints Seducers is done. Is that the last one? Did you like save the biggest for last? You could tell us. Hello? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay, it's done. Now it's downloading a holiday pack. I didn't even know it was a thing. Oh, Jesus. Wow. What are you doing? Wait, are you doing this all with one hand? What the fuck? Oh, wow. That's stamina. Wait, you're changing. You're putting clothes on? What? Holy shit, no way. There are all the socks and everything. That's amazing. That's amazing arm strength. I can't show you this one. I really can't. But it's damn impressive. believe it or not, it's not sexual either. It's actually really impressive. So it's a woman who's clearly into fitness, and she's actually changing her clothes while doing one-armed push-ups. Like she's got one arm on the bar and the other arm she's using to get dressed. That is impressive. That's good grip. Oh, don't piss her off. She would totally rip off your wingus. She would put a vice grip on the nits, and you'll be like, ow. I want to join the super team. The super team looks like a bunch of assholes. No, please don't do this. Don't do this. No, everybody is not creative. There are some people who just should not create anything. I can't. It's one of those fucking dump meals. I'm gonna tell you something. Velveeta is meant to be cut up and melted over something or into something. You don't take a whole fucking block of Velveeta cheese and put it in a baking dish with undercooked it's not even cooked pasta. Okay? Just don't do that. And then it's like, okay, this is gonna be great. And then take raw beef and then raw onions. Ew. No wonder why we're number one in food waste. Look what the fuck we're doing. Oh, we're down to the U's. Down to the V's. Wow, this took a long ass time. I mean, you gotta have a lot of patience for modding. Modding Skyrim, at least. Now we're down to the W. If there's a Z or an X in this, I'm gonna complain to somebody. We're done. And now we can start the motherfucking... This is just to see if everything is... Thank you, yes. Yes, that does deserve a round of applause. We got there. When did we start this shit? It's like 2:02 now. My god. I feel like I need to edit this thing. Bethesda Game Studios presents a clusterfuck of epic proportions. Okay, here's everyone. Everyone is here. Hi. Look at how bright everything is. It's nice, but I have other ideas. Okay. Oh, criminy. Oh. Okay. Now, let's start testing shit. First thing we're gonna do is run SKSE without these mods set, and let's make sure that everything works, okay? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, okay. I swear I've spent more time starting and stopping Skyrim than actually playing it. what, 5 days left before the battle pass ends. I gotta hustle on that shit. Okay. Now this is gonna start with the EMB filters, so it's gonna look different. And we should not be in the dude's crotch. We just shouldn't. We're in the dude's crunch. What kind of crunchy ass bullshittery is this? Okay, so if that's the case, then it means that all this shit was not the cause of it. Which means that we can turn all this shit back the fuck on. This can come back on. This can come back on. So that would most likely mean, yeah, and all of this can come back on too. So all this shit is not the cause. So that means it's these mods we gotta take care of, these character assets. So that means we're gonna have to do a thing. We're gonna have to find them and delete them. Okay, I'm gonna turn off this. I'm gonna turn off this and this. Go. Nothing engine, motherfucker. I know, right? It's like, no! But you're like, fuck you. Who the fuck are you? Fuck you, bitch. Okay. Alright, so we're in Fallout 76. Do I need this? No? What do I need? What can I do in this game? I don't know. Let's go for new this week. It doesn't look like I can do much. What about popular? That doesn't help. Let's look at collections. Let's look at high. Jeans collection, simple beauty. Oh, we can have adult shit in it. Wow, that actually looks really cool. Okay, mods. The Fallout 76 edition of Classy Chances Outfitter. 60 sexy outfits portrayed from Fallout 4 with optional buy slide files for those like to customize. Okay. Loot Duchess? I mean, okay. Alright, hold on a second. I'm going to pop up the privacy screen. I'm going to take a look at some stuffs, okay? Oh, that's not so bad. So there's like 55 mods in this. You know what? You know what? I know it requires me to download Vortex, but at the same time, I really don't want to fuck around anymore with these fucking mods and shit. Okay. So let's go ahead and turn off privacy screen. You know what? Don't worry, there really wasn't any saucy things to it. Okay. Okay. What is this doing? Engine update complete. Launch Nemesis. But the only thing I can think of is maybe removing what we took out, or maybe just removing where these things are causing an issue. Yeah, texture. No, I don't want to do that. That's not what I'm looking for, okay? Let's go for this one. The mod, which is clearly an animation replacer and extra additions using DAR, probably narrows it down a bit with just that information, as it's the contents of the folders. As far as fixing it versus removing it goes, converting animations from 32 is a trivial thing these days. Pretty sure you could solve it in 5 seconds with Cathedral Assets Optimizer. I found the answer to this. Not the plan of yet. I suspect so. It's the animations that's just fucked up. I'm sorry, I was AFK. Had to go to the bathroom. That's fine. Don't worry about it. We're starting it in Tools, Special Edition. The Skyrim. You should actually you just drop it. Let's do its thing. Will that work? Okay, so that's an option. Cathedral Assets Optimizer. Let's take a look at this. An automation tool used to optimize BSAs, textures, optimize assets for mini games. Okay, requirements. I have that installation. Advisor into a new folder. Run it. Get to work. Okay. Well, I mean, if that's all it takes. Beta CS6, unless you know what you're doing. Okay, manual download. Start download. Open. Okay. Alright, oh, I'll open this. Okay, that shouldn't be too revealing on that. You know what, just to be safe, because I don't want you guys seeing the super private stuff, I'm just gonna hide my screen. Folder. Okay, and then I'm gonna just take this and right, and I just drop it in here. Okay, and then it just says to start it. It appears you're running for the first time. Everything's also available. Elder Scrolls 5. And then open directory. Okay. Okay. Alright. I think it needs to know where the directory is and shit. So I'm either gonna fuck shit up, or I'm going to just be amazing and fix this shit. So yeah, there's still more private stuff here. I don't want to take that risk. You're going to be seeing this for a little bit. No. We don't need that. Where's the shit? It's in here. Library. Apps. Common. Uh-oh, where is it? Oh wait, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. Boop. And then we want dot. Decide to sub amount options, especially process. Test it on the mouse. Oh no. Is this gonna work? I guess this will work. I hope this will work. I think I did it. Okay. I think it's starting. I did not read any fucking instructions to how this thing is to be used. It just says install it, run it, get to work. So I don't know what I just did. I don't know what I've done. I think I've done it correctly. It's doing things. I don't know. Run it, get to work. Okay. Factory. Okay. Oh, have I broken this? I don't know. I don't know if what I've done. I'm either gonna break the fuck out of it or I fixed it. I don't know what I've done. It's doing things, but I honestly don't know what I've done. I don't know if this fixed it or not. I don't know. I'm just gonna download Vortex. I'm just gonna make it easy on myself. We'll know if I broke it or not. We'll know. Start download. Did God of Knockers break it? I don't know. Will we find out if he broke it? I'm guessing. Only time will tell. You guys can't see that, can you? Okay, good. Wow. Okay, open folder. I mean, as long as you guys can't see stuff, I think we're okay. There's admin. Yes. Installing. Okay, cool. Great. So what I'm going to do when it comes to Fallout 76, I'm just going to run Vortex. Okay? And I'm just going to take the mod pack, put it into Vortex, and let Vortex do whatever. I'm not going to fuck with that shit. Let's get you set up. Select the game to manage. Okay, so the only game that I want you to manage is Fallout 76. Manage. Go right ahead. Authorize, please. Well, it's doing things. You have to set. Okay. Common Fallout 76. Yeah, you found it. The game was modded by another instance of Vortex. You can switch between different instances. Break your purge. For the instance that deployed. You can mod any files to the game directory. We're continuing. Fuck it. Yes, go ahead. Are you happy now? Okay, it's all blue, so it's happy. Okay, let's go ahead and hide open Nexus page when you set location. I just want to get fucking Okay, you found it. Good. Mods. Collections. Add collections. Discover more collections. Woo. I'm okay. I'm good. That opened the wrong thing. It was supposed to go to the other browser, but that's fine. Simple Beauty install. The different versions of the game you have installed. This game collection. Just. Download from the next website. Open the web page. Yes, go ahead. Oh god, this is frightening. It's on the wrong page. The wrong page is open. Meanwhile, how's this doing? It's okay, as long as you guys can't see shit, we're fine. I see you in the modding stuff, which is good. There were a few links I forgot to close. But then at the same time, I kind of need them open. Alright? So, because there's other stuff there. There's a lot of tabs in this thing that's open. So basically what I'm doing is manually downloading stuff. It has the list of what I'm supposed to install, and I just click download. So it's going to do this like 55 times, apparently. So, yeah. Oh, it might actually. It looks like we're doing it 25. Oh! Oh, we're halfway there. Never mind, we're not doing it 55 times, so it's just downloading stuff as it's supposed to. Okay. Yeah, because look at it, we're at 28 of 55. Okay. Alright, yeah. How's this doing? It's doing a thing. In a message. No, I'm not doing the kick thing. Leave me alone. I think people are just saying it just to try and get my dander up. There we go. Oh, there's 10 left. We didn't have to do all that shit. Okay. Oh, wow. And 55. Okay. Alright, this is pretty cool. Oh, wait a minute. This is a list of what needs to be downloaded. So, yeah, we have to do this. Fuck. I'm, because this is just rotating. Yeah, download pending. Yeah, we have to do this 55 times. Oh my god. No, wait, fine. It's okay. We're basically modding 2 games now simultaneously. I decided to skip it and get a mod pack so I don't have to deal with that shit. Oh my god. I like to thank you all for being patient with me because I'm thinking like, okay, we're gonna make progress tonight, and kind of sort of did, but at the same time we kind of sort of didn't. I'm glad you guys came in and are just chilling and just hanging out with me while I mod stuff. Cathedral Assets Optimizer. Let me go ahead and look this up real quick while we're doing all this. We'll have this here. Oh, this is a recent video. Cool.
Planet Earth. Have you ever tried pulling out a modded weapon in Fallout 4 and noticed it taking an excessive amount of time to begin equipping? I know I have. Perhaps on a computer with blazing fast SSD and RAM speeds this doesn't happen, but low-end players like me have to deal with this kind of crap. The easiest way to fix this problem is to reduce the texture resolution of the weapon. That's almost always enough to remove the issue. Some mod authors are kind enough to offer 2K or 1K texture alternatives for their weapons as optional downloads. But often modders are not so generous, or sometimes the lower res option just isn't low enough for potato PCs. Luckily, there exists a program that makes it easy to shrink down a mod's textures called Cathedral Assets Optimizer.
Okay.
Find the latest version of Cathedral Assets Optimizer on the Skyrim Special Edition next.
I think I'll stop the music for just a wee bit.
This program is super easy to work with, and I make use of it all the time. For this guide, I'm going to optimize the SR2 Varesk submachine gun mod, but you can use just about any weapon or outfit or retexture mod you want. After downloading it, install it with your mod manager of choice like normal. Once the mod is installed, open up Cathedral Assets Optimizer. Make sure you change the profile type to FO4 at the top of the program. This will gray out the meshes and animations section because Cathedral Assets Optimizer mostly only supports downscaling textures for Fallout 4 and not much else. Next, copy the file path to your mod into the directory box. As for the options below that, I would recommend keeping the delete backup option unchecked so you can return the mod to its original state if something goes wrong. Once you verify the
oh,
mod still works after being
I think
optimized,
I
you can delete the
fucked
backups
up.
to save some disk space. On the Textures tab, there are two options for downscaling. You can either downscale by a ratio or downscale anything larger than a fixed size
Oh, that.
down to that fixed
Oh.
size. Personally, I like to reduce texture resolution by a ratio of 2, which would turn 4K textures into 2K
Oh.
and 2K textures into 1K.
I didn't do any
But
of
you can
this
do whatever
shit.
you want. If you're on a really
I
crappy
pointed
PC
the.
with a hard
Oh
drive,
no.
you may want to use a ratio of 4 or even higher.
Oh
Whatever you choose,
no.
once you click
I
Run,
pointed
Cathedral
the
Assets
Cathedral
Optimizer
Assets
will back up your
Optimizer
BSA files,
to
unpack them,
the game
optimize all the
directory
files
when it should have
within,
been to the
and
mod
repack them into a
directory
new BSA,
where I
which will
keep the
likely be smaller
mods.
than the original.
Yay, video
It can take a
watching.
lot of
Gets
time to
flashbacks
process
to the
even
Minecraft
small
modded trucks
BSA
videos.
files,
Yeah.
so sit back and be patient or grab a cup of coffee. Eventually the program will finish and you can take a look at the result. In Windows Explorer, we can see that even though the main BSA file is a little bigger now, the Textures BSA is 1/3 the size it was before, which is a nice improvement. In-game, the weapon equips much faster, and I literally can't even notice the reduction in texture quality. To me, the gun looks the same as it did before. Maybe if I played this game at 4K, I'd be able to see the difference, but in a 1080p
That's
window,
actually really cool.
I cannot see it. I hope this short little video helped you out if you were looking to improve Fallout 4's stability and
I
performance.
think.
I've got more videos coming down the pipe
Yeah, I
every
pointed
week,
directly to the
so
game
make sure you're
directory when it's
subscribed and
supposed to
you've
be
clicked
where
on the
the
bell
mods are.
so you can receive
So.
an annoying as fuck pop-up every time I upload. Until next time, toodles!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You know what? We are here. We're looking at stuffs. Let's look at some shit. Let's do cheaters, gamers caught cheating. Let's just do the
There are
thing we want to do.
losers, there are idiots, and then there are people who use cheats in video games. And you know who's even worse than them? The cheaters who stream their games pretending they're good just to dupe their audience into watching and supporting
Is
them.
that too loud?
But just
Is it
because
louder
these
than me, or
idiots
am
are
I louder
stupid
than you?
enough to
Let me know.
cheat doesn't mean they're all smart enough to get away with it. From Call of Duty to Guitar Hero, and even chess, yep, online chess, it's time to take a look at even more gamers who've been accused, caught, or admitted to cheating. Quid.
Quid?
Since Epic Games' Battle Royale saga Fortnite was released in 2017, it's attracted adults and kids alike, one of which was Quid. In 2019, at just 13 years
name's
old,
just-
this kid won his first competitive earnings from Fortnite's World Cup.
I would like to take this moment to let you know that 13-year-olds should not be on Twitch. And the internet, for that matter. The internet's not for kids anymore. It really was, if you think about it.
Solo tournament and quickly became a big name in the community. He went on to win multiple competitions and titles that same year, but suddenly it all came crashing down. In May
Crash is real.
2020, Quid was streaming in another tournament when all of a sudden this happened.
What? Who logged in? Who logged into my account? Wait, what? I just got logged out of my account! Hold on, I think my brother,
Nope, his brother hadn't done anything. Quid had been
It's
kicked
always
from the
the brother.
tournament and banned from Fortnite. He immediately appealed this, but Epic Games had gone radio silent. 4 days later, another streamer by the name of Serpent provided some damning insight on Twitter for the whole world to see. He'd been talking to a cheat software creator who claimed that a player in the 2019 Solo Cup had used their hacks without detection, the same one Quid had been in. Then they provided Serpent with a list of all the specific applications needed to run this aim assist software. For those who don't know, aim assist is a feature that makes it easier to target other players by helping guide their crosshairs toward opponents automatically. It's
Yes.
enabled for players using controllers to give them the same degree of accuracy as
Not a lot
people
of people
playing
know
on a
this.
mouse and keyboard. The most damning part of Serpent's expose, though, was a screenshot from Quid's stream dated May 2020, revealing that he had all of these applications visible on his desktop. But, as I'm sure you noticed, Quid was already using a mouse and keyboard setup, so it seems he was abusing this feature to artificially give him better aim. Quid responded, admitting he had, in fact, tried to cheat back in 2019, but it hadn't worked. And despite a factory reset of his PC, it was still there.
That's
the only
bullshit.
problem with his story is that the cheat application download for his desktop has a date on it, April 2020. That was a
Yeah.
month before his tournament, not in 2019 as he claimed.
Yeah.
Quid never fully addressed this, and after trying to play the game through alt accounts and being repeatedly banned, he left the community. I don't know all the lingo, but would you call this a rage quid? The greatest admin on Earth.
It's
Anyone who's
fantastic,
played
man.
an online multiplayer game will probably know what a game admin is.
Hold on a second. I think. Oh, it's still going. Okay.
These are users that have more power and responsibilities than the average player, which they use to maintain order on the server and to ban players trying to abuse the system. But none quite measure up to Rust's admin, Kamomo. In this multiplayer survival game, Kamomo often notices cheaters hacking the game, which he confirms by checking their account history. But instead of banning them immediately, he likes to mess with them
Hold on a
beforehand.
minute.
Like with this
Something
guy,
like this.
who he found hacking resources.
We have ourselves a Stinky. Now, I'm going to give this guy a command so that whenever he farms anything, a bear will spawn with landmines planted on the bear's face.
Kamomo then nudges the cheater into a trap he's
Fuck.
set by
I'm
destroying
trying to set
everything he's
things.
built through his cheats,
There.
forcing him to actually farm the game for more resources.
So I just deleted his entities.
And finally, the landmine bear is summoned.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I like that.
What you get for cheating in Rust, buddy?
What a dead set legend. Good on you, Kamomo. Well, if you ever thought about cheating in Rust, I'd rethink that strategy. Unless you want
Yes.
to be humiliated by this incredible admin. Basically retired. Being a small streamer trying to
Cute,
break
yeah,
into the
right?
big leagues can be tough, but it's even tougher when you're tragically unfunny, as Warzone streamer Basically Retired was.
Eddie,
I
why are you
remember
trying
this
to be a
dude.
girl?
Streaming predominantly on Facebook, this gamer enjoyed offensively mocking other players to a handful of
If you're the type of person who's mocking people on Facebook, or the fact that you're playing Call of Duty on Facebook and trying to mock people, you've already lost. The fact that he's streaming on Facebook is the instant L.
watchers at best, but he played well and was able to compete in multiple small-time tournaments. However, in March 2022, Basically Retired took part in a $1,000 Warzone tournament when onlookers began questioning some of his gameplay. Footage from other competitors emerged who were spectating Basically Retired from a brand new account he'd created called a Shadow Band. His aim suspiciously snapped onto targets, and he seemed to have an almost psychic knowledge of his opponent's locations. A look back into some of his earlier streams then revealed that he'd briefly broadcasted his desktop setup to the world. And on a closer look, people spotted an application he definitely shouldn't have had. That is Cheat Engine, and as its name suggests, it's mostly used to cheat in computer games, often by evading anti-cheat technologies. It's not a step too far to assume that Basically Retired was using the cheat engine to avoid Warzone's anti-cheat software from detecting any aimbot and ESP hacks he might have been using. Either way, it's not a good look. Since then, this small fry has gone on a deleting spree, removing most of his videos from the weeks leading up to the tournament. Yeah, that doesn't look shady at all. Well, with all that said, maybe this guy should consider changing his name from Basically Retired to Basically Can't Play Warzone. Shmooey. Guitar
God,
Hero is one of the
the
world's
hair.
most popular music rhythm games, which sees the player take up a guitar-shaped controller and hit buttons along the fret in time with the beats on screen. Since it was first released in 2005, it gained a huge audience of incredibly talented fans, some of whom take their skills to surreal extremes. At the hardest difficulty, they're able to play songs at 2 or 3 times the original speed. Yeah, this footage isn't sped up. Carney Jared here's genuinely doing this in real time. What a boss. But no one was as
My God, can you imagine the fingering?
impressive as Shmooey. Widely considered the best Guitar Hero player in the world, Shmooey held multiple world firsts for completing some of the hardest songs at the highest speeds. Then, in December 2021, he uploaded something that stunned the community. He'd played through the song 9 Patterns of Eternal Pain without missing a note. A feat no one had ever managed before. You can probably
I know
see
that
why.
song.
At first, the community celebrated yet another Shmooey success. But then
Hey,
someone
Fox.
noticed that despite the
been
speed,
looking.
some
we
of
got
Shmooey's
cheats. Step
finger
1.
patterns were
Click your
wrong.
desktop.
There
Step
was
2.
no
Don't
way
capture
he
your
could be
inputs.
hitting the right buttons with his hands positioned as they were. Not only that, but right at the end of the upload, a Windows Media Player overlay appeared at the bottom of the screen.
Oh,
So this
that
wasn't a
didn't work
live
stuff.
recording of unedited footage, but a screen recording of potentially
on.
rigged footage. Stunned, the community looked closer and started noticing multiple inconsistencies.
Oh my God,
It appeared that
stop.
Shmooey had spliced the video of him scoring perfectly on a slower version
Ah,
of the
shit.
song,
Wait a
which he'd
minute, wait a
accessed
minute, wait a
through a
minute,
cheat engine.
wait a minute. This is going to be doing a thing. I'm trying to... Let me unfuck all this. Okay. There's a lot of windows going up here. And hello, Fox. It's good to see you.
Created yet another Shmooey success. But then someone noticed that, despite the speed, some of Shmooey's finger patterns were wrong. There was no way he could be hitting the right buttons.
Wait a minute. Oh my God. Hold on. We gotta pause the game for a minute, the video for a minute, because this is happening. You think the no-brainer would be don't stream while downloading, installing, loading, clearly using the software in any way. Right. But here's the thing. If you're not smart enough to learn how to just play a game properly and just be amazing playing that game, you just should not be cheating whatsoever. You're gonna get caught anyway. They're not smart. I've actually busted people for that stuff and shamed them as well on YouTube. I have no regrets. I've done it. Alright, so doing it the right... No, that's the wrong page. I don't need you doing it on that page. Fuck. Okay, hold on.
With his hands positioned as they were. Not only that, but right at the end
Is
of the
this one?
upload, a Windows Media Player overlay
Okay.
appeared at the bottom of the screen. So this
This is the
wasn't a
one we
live
wanted to do.
recording of unedited footage, but a screen
There we
recording
go.
of
Okay.
potentially rigged footage. Stunned, the community looked closer and started noticing multiple inconsistencies.
It's doing it right.
appeared
We
that
got it.
Shmooey had spliced the video of him scoring perfectly on a slower version of the song, which he'd accessed through a cheat engine, then sped the footage up in
Bitch.
the edit afterwards. In other words, the video was fake. The community confronted Shmooey, and
Sir.
initially he denied all accusations. But when even more members came forward with issues they'd found on his other videos, he crumbled and admitted at least 4 of them had been faked like this. But the community didn't stop there. They started combing through every last one of Shmooey's videos, comparing them side by side with their own plays. In most instances, Shmooey's games were running ever so slightly slow in comparison. When he'd sped the footage back up, it wasn't quite to the same speed as the faster songs, leading to this ever so slight discrepancy. After
Oh,
further
dude.
analysis, the community realized almost all of his videos had been faked in this way. More than 100 videos in total and multiple world firsts. On January
Bitch.
14th, 2021, Shmooey removed all the videos on his channel and posted an apology, admitting he had, in fact, cheated on the majority of his uploads.
Yes, most of the stuff I did was unauthentic. And I'm at fault for being a fraud.
To his credit, he offered a refund to anyone who'd supported him financially, through which he'd accrued thousands of dollars. But as far as apologies go, Shmooey's felt authentic and dignified, and the community reacted pretty positively to the entire confession.
Damn.
Hey, FaZe Jarvis, maybe you should take note. If you don't get that joke, be sure to check out part 1 of this series.
FaZe Jarvis.
XXIF and
He's a
Ronaldo.
special fuck.
Getting caught cheating as an unknown player online usually only results in a ban. But being caught cheating in the big leagues has way more repercussions, as Fortnite players XXIF and Ronaldo found out back in 2019. Following a World Cup qualifier open match in which XXIF placed second and took home $4,000, footage of
Sweet.
XXIF and several other competitors, including Ronaldo, acting real strange emerged. At least 3 semi-professional players all chose to land within shooting range of XXIF. But instead of going for a very obvious nearby gun to attack him, they busied themselves with other things and were all quickly knocked out by XXIF. This, my friends, is known as feeding, where opponents collude with one another to give one of them the points for knocking out more people. Epic Games reviewed this footage and found XXIF and Co.
I'm a
were
special fuck too, 'cause I know
100%
a random
guilty of
dude named
collusion.
Guy.
All the players involved, including Ronaldo, were handed 14-day
Stop.
competitive bans for colluding across several matches and were ineligible to receive prizes. Later that season, though, the 2 cheating players unbelievably secured their spots in the duo qualifiers, coming in
Damn.
third and bagging $6,500 of prize money. Several high-ranking
bitch.
players argued that their punishment should have been more severe, and that they didn't deserve a place in the $30 million prize pool tournament. But Epic Games didn't reverse their decision, which turned out to be a good thing, because when they eventually did appear on the big screen at the live
I
finals
remember
in
this.
front of thousands of angry Fortnite fans, they got to hear exactly how the community felt about them.
Oh, listen to that.
That's a lot of booing. And then finally, when both XXIF and Ronaldo were knocked out of the running, the cheers were deafening.
Oh, and Zip is out of here.
Nothing like a stadium full of people celebrating your failure to bring home just how much you f***ed up.
Now you know.
Nikhil Kamath.
Now you know if those 2 idiots
Cheating in a
won,
game is low.
there would be
Cheating in a
food
charity
and
game is
sodas
even lower.
and plastic
But
bottles
cheating in a
and
charity
water bottles
game
and
when
all
you're
kinds
a
of shit being
literal
thrown at that stadium.
billionaire is
You
unfathomable.
knew that they would have did
And
that.
yet, that's the depth Nikhil Kamath sunk to back in 2021. He was part of the celebrity edition of Checkmate COVID, a charity online chess tournament involving 5-time world chess champion Vishy Anand. Vishy was playing simultaneous matches
that's when
against
you know they
5
fucked
players
up.
during
Yep.
the live stream to raise money for charity, and
Can't restore
Nikhil,
order
the
with that shit.
self-proclaimed
Can't.
chess champion, was one of them. However, Nikhil embarrassingly blundered his opening move.
Oh, this is what happened. Samay, knight f3, e5. So it was on
Whoa.
move 1. On move 1 is when
Oops.
it all went down.
It's-
And knight e5, and this is not a gambit. This is,
It
do
is,
not
it
try
is a
this
gambit.
at home.
It's a
But that was the last mistake Nikhil made. Less than 10 minutes later, Nikhil had somehow turned the tables and was playing like a total pro.
these guys are playing so
Now
well.
this
You know,
one
like,
is gonna be weird.
Nikhil, Sajid is playing fantastic chess.
A few moves later, and viewers were shocked when Nikhil seemingly crushed Vishy into resignation.
Wow, and Vishy, what a gentleman! Did you see what he did? He would have flagged. He would have flagged Nikhil in this position. Vishy OP in the chat.
But while Nikhil was smug, Vishy appeared stoic. After concluding all the matches and chatting to the players afterward, he diplomatically said this.
Hang on, guys. Today was not the chess of people who just know how the pieces move.
This got the chess community thinking. How was it possible for someone who made such a terrible first move to make
Yep.
a mockery out of an actual champion? The accusations started flooding in, and Nikhil conceded, admitting on Twitter the next day that he had actually cheated during the match by using a chess engine to help him plan his moves. At first, he half-heartedly acknowledged and apologized for the ruse, saying he thought it was just a silly game to raise money for charity. That's when Vishy decided to make his big move, by quote tweeting this lame excuse and adding, "It was a fun experience upholding the ethics of the game. I just played the position on the board and expected the same from everyone." What an incredible counter. Nikhil later sincerely apologized for his behavior, and the online platform Chess.com banned his account. Checkmate.
Yes.
Aiden. If you play Call of Duty Warzone, then you probably
do.
know Aiden. With 2.8 million followers on Twitch to date, this guy's one of the highest paid professional Warzone players around. And he's good. I mean, really good. So good, plenty of people have accused him of using cheats. To their credit, Aiden has been banned from Fortnite for bending the rules by using multiple accounts to get around lobby wait times, a tactic called smurfing that Epic Games really doesn't like. Despite this, he trolls the hacking accusations by ironically and repeatedly calling himself a hacker to wind up the accusers even more. But there are some parts of his gameplay that look suspicious. Like here, when after he died and checked his map, every player's location suddenly popped up on it.
Holy wow. Wait, I just had a bug where I could see everyone on the map.
Seemed like a sus excuse, but while some said that this proved he was a hacker, it genuinely did turn out to be a glitch experienced by multiple people.
Even
so
I
this was all
experienced
perfectly
it.
explainable. But then, on March 16th, 2021, he posted on Twitter that he'd been banned from Warzone mid-tournament. This coincided with a fresh announcement that Warzone had just released an anti-cheat update that had triggered a wave of thousands of bans. Had Aiden actually been hacking and then been caught up in this? Well, a few days later, he released a video addressing the ban, and then this happened.
I just don't really know what to do right now with myself.
Check this shit.
And I feel like I let everyone down, and I don't really know how I can make it up to you guys. I think I'm just gonna take some time away from YouTube and streaming and just try to focus on myself. And I want to tell you guys, man. Imagine I was hacking. You guys were some of you were so happy. Oh, I know. They were like, I knew it. I'm just messing with you guys, man. I would never cheat. I would never cheat, baby. Come on, bro.
It was all a setup. He pretended to get banned to keep all eyes on him, all to make a big announcement that he'd be joining a new esports organization.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure this only rattled his haters even further. You cannot deny that was a top-tier play. Natasha.
It was genius. It just was.
Now, it's not just guys who get called out for cheating in Warzone. Australian player and streamer Natasha's stats put her in the top 0.1% of winning players in Warzone. She used to be a competitive CSGO player and later transitioned over to streaming Warzone. But for all her accomplishments explaining why she's so good, she's accused of cheating regularly. And from some of her footage like this, it's not hard to see why. Yeah, turning 180 degrees and locking straight onto a target without your aim shifting at all looks kinda sus.
Yeah.
And here, where her aim snaps suddenly from one target to another with pinpoint precision, doesn't seem like natural gameplay.
My aim is so good on this game.
Now, this could just be a combination of very good reflexes, super sensitive controls, and god-tier eyesight, or it could be an aimbot in action. At this point, it's hard to say, but what do you think? Let me know down in the comments.
Could be, possibly.
Caveira Games.
This
Back
bitch.
in June 2019, a Brazilian gamer and YouTube live streamer known as Caveira Games uploaded a speedrun of the 1999 digitized trading card game Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Speedrunning is where players attempt to complete a game in the fastest time possible. And Caveira's submission of 3 hours, 10 minutes, and 38 seconds would have placed him third on the speedrun leaderboard. But Caveira claimed this was his first time speedrunning the game. Was this some insane beginner's luck? Nope, not even slightly. You see, each card a player wins after a duel in this game has a card ID attached to it. The better cards you get, the better chances you have of winning and progressing quickly through the game. But in Caveria's footage, the card IDs on the cards he was getting didn't match. For example, after one duel, he pulled the card Beast Fangs with a card ID of 129. But 129 actually belongs to the card Numerico. It happened more obviously on the card Dragon Treasure, which had multiple numbers overlaid on the ID itself. Caveria had decided to try and dupe the wrong community of nerds. To undeniably prove Caveria had faked the run, they created a spreadsheet of the cards he should have pulled according to the times and decisions made in each duel. The game generates random card draws through these actions, so it was easy to map out what cards he should have gotten based on this information. But the cards Caveria was winning stopped lining up with this table after his first duel, so the entire run had to have been faked using game manipulation software. The run was rejected, and Caveria was raked over the coals online. But Caveria wasn't done there. The moron decided to submit another speed run to the leaderboards, but this was a whole 5 minutes faster than the last, and all the card IDs matched up. This should have landed him in second place, but the idiot didn't seem to realize the caliber of the nerds he was messing with. They knew exactly which cards he should have been getting after every single duel, and none of them matched up. And then he accidentally hammered the final nail into his own coffin by showing his audience his game files. This catastrophically moronic move revealed he'd downloaded not one, but two cheating software applications, GameShark and Codebreaker, days before his first run. Since then, he's deleted his channel, and while he still posts to a few much smaller channels, he's stopped trying to dupe the speedrunning community. Seems like the only thing this idiot actually played was himself.
Cheaters are the best kinds of idiots.
Hacking Fredward. The only thing worse...
Wait.
To a few much smaller channels, he stopped trying to dupe the speedrunning community.
Wait a minute.
Seems like the only thing this idiot actually played was himself.
Can we take a look at how stupid this bitch looks? He looks like someone.
And his name is John C.
He looks so confused, but at the same time so fucking stupid.
Hacking Fredward. The only thing worse than cheating in an online game like Warzone is openly cheating live on stream. Something aptly named Hacking Fredward does regularly.
Oh my God,
Streaming
he's on
Warzone on
Facebook,
Facebook,
no.
this small fry happily admits to using cheat software like Engine Owning, giving him access to aimbot and wall hacks while ruining the game for other players. Back in January, Warzone updated its anti-cheat software, and the world got to see how bad Fredward really was when he couldn't hide behind his cowardly hacks.
It might just be the gun. Look, there's no way, bro. How does it take that many bullets to kill somebody?
I'll tell you how, bud. The Ricochet anti-cheat update included a precaution called Damage Shield.
I love
It
Damage
flagged
Shield.
players with impossibly high accuracy, like those using aimbots, to get automatic headshots. Then, the majority of the cheaters' bullets aren't registered by the servers, or they deliver reduced damage. So it looks like they bounce right off their targets. This means it takes cheaters significantly more effort to get a kill than usual, and Fredward wasn't happy about it.
Look at that, bro. How?
But that wasn't all. Fredward's aimbot then broke entirely, and he was left unable to aim at anything at all, turning him into a sitting duck.
The aimbot just fucking broke again, man.
Maybe he should learn how to actually play the game instead.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it
right.
didn't take long for him to admit
People love to
defeat,
insult
quitting
me,
the game
yes,
to
and
go whine to
at
his
least
cheat
they like these
software
idiots,
company.
yeah.
Hang on, Warzone is rated as only suitable for players
They
who
like
are
that
18 and
they
over,
like that
right?
dead-ass
In which
low-key
case
shit.
it looks like I'm gonna need to go and report this baby. Rush 360. As streaming is becoming
That's a
increasingly
headset.
popular, it's also getting much harder to stand out, which is mainly why people resort to using hidden cheats on their streams to trick people into thinking that they're just that good. However, streamer Rush360 decided to take a different approach. Sick of the
And?
number of cheaters ruining Warzone, he uploaded a video to YouTube literally called, "If You Can't Beat 'Em, Join 'Em," and he went all out on the
Wait.
hacks. Aim lock
No.
helped him hit targets, wall hacks showed his opponents through walls. He had no shame. YouTuber and Warzone player Bad Boy Beeman called out this
Dude.
atrocious behavior, and Rush360 quickly deleted the video soon after. But he wasn't done there. Still desperate to break into the streaming sphere, Rush360 took to TikTok and demonstrated how cheat software like engine owning worked for, he claims, educational purposes only.
It's never
TikTok,
educational.
This is for educational purposes only, okay? So don't take this off! I'm trying to show something. What's the difference between silent aim and not silent aim? So if I go to here and I click, obviously I got silent aim on. I'm gonna show you the difference between silent aim and regular aimbot.
He claimed he wanted more players to be aware of what different hacks look like. The problem was that he was doing this in a live game, potentially messing with someone else's stats just to prove a point. While it may have been made with good intentions, it
No,
was still
sir.
cheating, and
People think
Activision
beginners don't
brought
take our
down the
gaming
ban
just as
hammer
seriously
live on his
as say
stream.
pro football players take pro football. I know, right? I know for a fact. I know
Well,
for a
that definitely
fucking
got him the
fact
views he was after,
that I
but
am pissing off the
Activision
sweats.
wasn't done there.
I've been cheating for a little bit. It's been fun. I've been posting TikToks and all that stuff, but every
I
one
play
of my accounts
casual,
are
but
banned.
I take my shit seriously.
Every single one,
You know?
without even me playing it.
This is
You're
a
a-
hardware
oh,
ban,
sir.
which means Rush360 would need to get a brand new PC if he ever wanted to play Call of Duty again. Hope it
Right.
was worth it. FaZe Calais.
Ah,
Whenever I do
FaZe.
a video about scammers or cheaters, at least one member of the pro esports team FaZe Clan seems to make an appearance. But while her clan may be notorious, FaZe Calais is in a league of her own.
It's
She
like
joined the clan and
I just want to point out something. I've heard a lot about FaZe Clan, but it's mainly the guys who are fucking up. You know, when you get to the ladies, you don't hear a goddamn thing. What does that say? What does
June
that say?
2021, and the sheer skills she has in Call of Duty Warzone has made her a formidable online opponent. But just a few days after she signed, she came under fire for a video of her gameplay she had posted on TikTok.
Again, they're.
News.
I don't know, maybe because I was on top.
Seems
like,
to be seriously
if- if
casual,
like, I
play
didn't
for
die
fun.
No, he's like
But
looking
don't take
at
my
me behind
bullshit,
walls
right?
now.
Did you see it? Well, a YouTuber
Yep.
called Mistachino pointed out that a red box appeared through the wall in the background. If you watched part
That's a-
1 and
that's
2
a
of this
cargo.
series, you'll know that red boxes
Well, with
usually
cargos, most
indicate
of the
that a
time,
player
no
is
one wants to
using
say
a wall
anything,
hack,
'cause hot.
a cheat allowing them to spot opponents through walls.
Even
The
that's kind of a
community
mixed bag.
quickly
Like,
turned on Calais,
you know, you
reporting
have
her
some
for
guys who
cheating,
are like,
which
"Hey,
got her
I'm playing
banned
with
from
girls, it's
TikTok.
cool."
But this wasn't
Which
the
I have no
gotcha
issue with
move
that.
they
I'm
thought it
fine with
was.
playing with the ladies.
I can
But
see
then
the
you got
red
some
box. It
guys
disappears,
who are
but
like,
look at that. I can still see the
I
red
don't want
box.
to play with a girl.
In a later
because
stream,
some
Calais
stupid ass
happily
reasons.
explained that she was marking enemy
don't
loadout
know.
boxes for her teammates using the spotter perk. When
Right.
marked by the spotter, the box's outline changes from red to orange to show it's marked for the rest of the team and is visible to spotters through the walls.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see? I can see it. The
Yeah, spotter perk.
The reason it turns orange is because you marked it.
I know. Yeah, I marked it for my team.
Gotta clarify for the.
Gotta clarify it for TikTok.
She definitely taught these trolls a lesson and proved exactly why she's one of the top-ranked players. And this player knows her stuff. Maybe there's hope for the FaZe clan after all. And just to add a cherry on top of this cake, accusers like Mistachino had to scramble to make apology videos for their own ignorance of the mechanics of the game. Well, just goes to show
right.
that when you aim for high-ranking players, you better not miss. Which
Oh,
of
it's
these
done.
did you think
Okay.
was the worst?
So
Who do you think might be innocent? And are there any gamers you think...
Okay, it's actually done. I don't know if I screwed this up, but we're gonna find out together. Now, if this doesn't work, then we'll know. And if it does work, we'll know. As a woman myself, I've experienced the gambit of behavior toward me over the years, from people dropping items at my feet to, oh, you're a woman, gone. Wait. Oh. I don't know if I should say anything. Oh, nah, I just feel stupid. I feel so dumb. Oh, no. It's okay. I won't. Hey, Sookie. Okay, we passed the first test. The game started. I think I may have fucked this up. And if I fuck this up, I'm going to be very upset. I just want to fix this thing. Oh no. It's taking a while to load. It's 3:11. Oh god. I was supposed to be in bed an hour ago. I keep saying I'm going to stay up till 2 and then that'll be the end of it. But here it is. It's after 3. I don't know what's going on. It's good to see you though. How you doing, man? You good? Okay, menus are working. Oh, I think I fucked up. I'm free. Welcome back, Fox. It's 3:12 in the AM. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First thing we're going to do, we're going to check and see if this works. If this doesn't work, fine, it is what it is. And then I'll go and start up 76 and check that. See how that's working. Oh, I'm afraid to look. Okay, so we're right back where we started. Back in the dude's crotch, and oh, we're inside the dude. That's his head. And there's his crotch. Okay, so
hey, you. Finally awake.
Fuck.
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
You're missing a master's. Which one? Skyrim UI, EasyPG. Believe it or not, I don't feel like crying. I don't. But at the same time, I'm not liking what we're doing here. Do it. Then you gotta say the Sky UI is not on. Okay, hold on a minute. No, it's on. We can turn that on too. Alright, so wait a minute. Is Sky UI missing? Oh, it's right here. What? Well, why are you saying it's missing when it's not? Man, what? Let me check plugins and see. Oh, that's why, because it's not on. Alright, and the fixes can come on for this. Alright. Rare templates. We don't need that. Need that. Okay, so there's a lot of mods. Yeah, 201. Easy PG. We don't need that. That's not supposed to be on. Let me go alphabetical. Make it easier to find. Easy PG. This. Off. Okay, so this is the way it's built, and it looks to be right, but at the same time, look. Okay, I'm closing this. So now the last thing to check is Fallout 76. And hopefully this will work. Oh. Oh, wow. Ew. That's a cool start screen. I've never played this before. God. Oh, wow. Oh, is there free stuff in the Atomic Shop? This is free. Oh, we got free shit. Okay, hold up. I might as well collect the free shit. I mean, I ain't hating on this. There's another one that's free. This one. Icons. Damn right, we're getting the planet lag. Also getting this one too. Everybody's welcome here. Except for assholes and that bitch Leon. And Gary. Fuck him. Alright. Got some free shit. Oh, well, I mean... Oh. Wait, I've never played this before. How does it say it's in 19... Oh, that was that free thing. Because they had a free trial, which I never really actually played because I didn't get a chance to. No, I wanted to wait. Yeah. And yes. Because that's old. So when they had this, there was like a free trial for it, and you could play it, and I downloaded this thing, not realizing when it ended. I played for like 6 seconds, and the free trial was over. So that's why that save was there, because I've never really played this game. But it looks good, and it's running. I'll take it. Okay. What a blow to the nuts, indeed. But that was on me because I wasn't keeping track. Alright. So, the thing with Skyrim, I did not fix. We have Fallout 4. That's on here. It does look like a cool looking game. No, Fallout 76 is on there. Okay. So I guess the only thing I can do is turn in and get some sleepies. Alright. Okay, before I do, Fox, are you still here? Because I need some certainty things. I think I may have made a mistake. So Fox, if you're still here, you're here. Okay. Alright. I don't know why, but for some stupid reason, I thought you were a dude. I don't know why I thought that. So, my brain's not processing stuff well for some stupid reason. So, are you a dude or are you a lady? I only ask because I don't want to confuse... I don't want to cause any confusion. I don't want to insult you. Is the thing. That's why I'm asking. Alright? Because I'm very, very, very direct about pronouns. I don't want to mess it up. It's cool. It happens a lot. I am a woman. Okay. Excellent. I will not forget that. It's in my head now. I think it's because I've been on the internet too long, because it's mainly just dudes that I talk to. And all of them are ass butts. Well, except for you guys. You guys are here. You know, there's dudes that come in here, they're fine. But there's other dudes out there that are like, nah. Especially in Call of Duty. Fuck. Alright, but I won't forget that, Fox. But I don't care what you call me. Real concerns if someone calls me a dude. Alright, cool. Like me, yes, Steeler. Yeah, alright. Okay. So tomorrow, I'm not going to be doing modding. I'll probably do it in the morning. When I'm hanging, I'm usually one of the guys. Yes, yes you are. You are hella chill, and I fucking love you for that. Thank you. What will we play? We might go back to that card game thing, which that was pretty cool. That demo's still up. And there's stuff that I really should be doing other than modding shit. All the love of the boobies kind of gets me categorized there. I understand. Well, we do the Church of Booba thing, so, you know, there's busty ladies in that. I don't... If it bothers you, just let me know, you know, because it's just good, clean fun. It's just people liking boobs, and anyone can do that, so, you know. I'm all for the busty ladies. Right on. Alright. Okay, so let me go ahead and get some sleep before I start saying some weird random shit. With that, folks, the lovely stream that is the Midnight Ride has come to an end. A big shout out, thank you to everyone for stopping by and hanging out with us. We had Hakiri, the resident lurker. We got Steeler Fan. We got Fox. It's like, yeah. Who else was in here? Oh, we have some lurkers. I'm not going to call them out because I want them to come back. And of course, as always, the very lovely, fantastic co-host, love of my life, the mistress of the Midnight Ride. From here till the end of time, I guess, Nina X-Mom, aka Annie. Love you so much, my dear. To the moon and back. You can catch this and past episodes of the Midnight Ride on the Twitch VOD. Every episode is on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/godofknockers, unless something goes horribly wrong, and then I must send it into the void. Yes. But for right now, time to get some sleeps. Good night, everybody. See you in the next one. We'll have some fun. We'll play some games. Yes. Good night.